Venture into the heart of Tennessee's darkest folklore, where a malevolent entity once plagued a family, its whispers still echoing through the land. The infamous Bell Witch of Adams, Tennessee, is America's most documented poltergeist case. From 1817 to 1821, the unseen entity tormented the Bell family with physical assaults, disembodied voices, and terrifying predictions. Today, the associated Bell Witch Cave is a chilling sight, where visitors report strange sounds, unexplained touches, and an oppressive feeling of dread, as if the spirit of Kate, the witch's self-given name, still guards her eerie domain.
There's a billboard on my commute I never noticed until the man showed up. I take the same back road to work every morning just outside Nashville. It's a 2-lane stretch that cuts through farmland and woods, quiet except for the occasional truck or deer. There's this old billboard about halfway, half covered in peeling paper ads. I never paid attention to it until one week last fall. That Monday, I saw a man standing next to it. He wasn't doing anything, just standing, mid-30s maybe, wearing a dark hoodie and jeans, facing the road. His face was shadowed under the hood, but he didn't look homeless. No backpack, no bag, just standing straight like he was waiting for something. I passed him going 45. He didn't look up, didn't move. Tuesday morning, same spot, same man, same clothes, same posture, still not looking at traffic. I thought maybe it was a hitchhiker or someone doing a protest thing. Odd, but not impossible. By Thursday, I mentioned it to my coworker Blake. He raised an eyebrow. "There's no sidewalk out there," he said. "Just weeds and barbed wire. What's he standing on?" I pulled up Google Maps. Sure enough, the billboard was there. No shoulder, no platform, just a ditch. Now I was curious. Friday morning, I slowed down as I approached, turned my phone camera to the right and snapped a photo as I passed. When I parked, I looked at the picture. The man was standing exactly where I saw him, but something was off. He was turned slightly toward the road, like he'd moved at the last second, and there was something in his hand. Looked like a photo. That night, I zoomed in on the image. It was blurry, but the thing in his hand was square, glossy. A photo. It looked like me. I felt a wave of nausea crawl up my spine. I didn't sleep well. Saturday, I avoided the road completely. Took the long way to the grocery store. Sunday night, I told myself I was overthinking. Monday morning, I took the usual route again. The billboard was there. The man was gone. I slowed down to check the area. No footprints, no trash, no sign he'd ever been there. But the billboard had changed. A new poster was up. No branding, no text. Just a blown-up photo of me, taken from inside my car, from the passenger seat. I slammed on the brakes and reversed, heart hammering. There was no doubt. Same shirt, same bag. My face, looking forward, unaware. I turned around and drove straight to the sheriff's office. They followed me back to the billboard. By then, the poster was gone. Just torn paper and staples. The deputy looked at me like I was wasting time, said maybe I saw an old ad or a prank. But when I got home, I found the photo again. This time, printed and slid halfway under my front door. No note, no markings, just me. Driving, taken from the back seat. I deliver pizza out in the Tennessee hills. One night, I drove to a house that doesn't exist, but someone still paid. I work for a local pizza place in the outskirts of Murfreesboro. It's mostly normal. Big tips on game nights, quiet deliveries during the week, the usual weirdos who don't believe in wearing pants. One Wednesday last fall, I got an online order around 9:45 p.m. Pepperoni and a 2-liter soda, prepaid. Delivery address was a farmhouse way out on Kramer Road. Thing is, I'd never heard of Kramer Road before. It wasn't in our system either. I had to plug it into Google Maps, and even then the pin landed on a dirt path just past a sign that read, "No public access, private drive." I almost called the customer, but the number was a burner, one of those masked ones from the delivery app. I figured, whatever, probably just a weird driveway. I took the order and drove out. About 20 minutes later, I was rolling down a dirt road barely wide enough for one car. Trees on both sides, no lights, no houses, just black sky and gravel. Then the road opened up into a clearing, and there it was, a white farmhouse with a wraparound porch. Windows dark, no cars. Looked like something out of an old Western movie, frozen in time. I parked, grabbed the bag, and walked to the porch. That's when I saw it. An envelope taped to the screen door. On it, my name. Spelled right, first and last. Inside was a $20 bill, old, yellowed, and a note written in tight cursive. Thank you for being on time. I checked the money. It wasn't a regular 20. It was a Confederate bill, no joke. Dated 1863. Crisp, like it had just been printed. I stepped back and scanned the porch. No rocking chairs, no mail, not even dust on the railing. But the door, the knob was turning. Slowly, I ran. Got in the car and peeled out, headlights off, heart pounding. I didn't stop until I was back at the restaurant. I told my manager, showed him the note and the money. He looked confused and said, Kramer Road. That area's been empty for years. We don't even deliver out there. I tried to find the house on Google Maps again. The pin was gone. Now the road ends at a locked gate. But the next day, I got a new order. Same burner number, same pizza, this time no address. Just a message in the delivery notes. Back porch is fine, same time. We all thought it was just a local myth until we heard it say his name. There's a big public park just outside Chattanooga that's popular for hiking. Families love it, teens hang out there on weekends, and there's a limestone cave near the picnic area that everyone calls the Whispering Mouth. The name started as a joke. People said if you stood inside and stayed quiet, you'd hear your name whispered. Most of us figured it was just acoustics. The cave has a narrow entrance that opens into a dome-shaped hollow. Any little sound echoes weird. But then my friend Kyle went in alone, and only his phone came out. That night, 5 of us were hanging at the park. Me, Kyle, Jada, Evan, and Maddie. We had snacks, Bluetooth speakers, and were goofing around like usual. Just before sunset, Kyle said he was gonna do the Whisper Challenge. He walked into the cave, holding his phone out in front of him, recording a video. Gotta stand totally still, he said, or it doesn't count. We waited outside. A few minutes passed, then 10. I called out. No answer. I stepped inside the cave entrance, just far enough to get hit by the cold air, and yelled, Kyle, let's go. No reply. That's when I heard it. A whisper, software director, behind my ear. Jada. I turned. She was standing outside. She heard it too. Evan ran in with his phone flashlight. Nothing but stone walls and shadows. Kyle wasn't there. We searched the whole park. Nothing. Called his phone. It rang once, then went straight to voicemail. Then Maddie screamed. Kyle's phone was sitting in the grass outside the cave entrance, still recording. We watched the video right there. He walks into the cave, jokes around a little, then stands still. It's quiet. Then, about 90 seconds in, the audio picks up something faint. At first, it sounds like wind, then clearer, a whisper. Kyle. His body stiffens. He turns the camera toward the cave wall like he's hearing something deeper in. He whispers, "What the hell was that?" The frame shifts violently, like he spins around. Then the camera drops. The last 12 seconds, footsteps, but not away, toward the phone. Slow, deliberate. Then something breathes into the mic, and the video ends. We gave the phone to the police. Kyle was never found. A week later, Maddie got a text from his number. No words, just a 3-second audio clip. Her name, whispered from inside the cave.